What's up, guys? What's up, guys? I went to Whataburger this morning and I'm standing in the front and I get a bad vibe from the employees. They looking at me with bad energy vibe. When we talk about that bad energy vibe, I just stand at you and acting intimidating and bad misconduct bad vibes and bad energy. So the intimidation of the bad when you had a customer and you feel a bad energy vibe before you walk into the restaurant is a definition of a sign because all right, I haven't even walked into the restaurant yet and I left my wallet and I haven't even walked into the restaurant yet, but I have that bad energy vibe and that bad sight vibe when I'm able to see your mindset and I'm able to see your spirit. So I stayed out there for a while and I was like, hold up, I stayed out there and I did stuff. So when I stayed out there and I was on my tablet, making things, the customers already acting up already late to come outside of Whataburger, acting up and doing the things that she's doing. And the employees, spiritual behavior, she's going out the door acting up, looking at me. And after a while, I sit down and the energy is still, the bad vibes are still off because she did something yesterday and the bad energy is still off. So when I'm dealing with bad energy and bad misconduct and bad energy from coming from the situation where I'm sitting down, I haven't even thought about, I forgot my wallet, so I had to get back and get my wallet anyway to leave. So it's bad energy out the restaurant. Then they mumbling their words, calling somebody a snitch. You up there with this black girl, and I say, hold up, man. We ain't gonna play mumbling for my camera don't want to hear it. And the manager acting up in the facial expression, the body motion of the facial expression of what is going on here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm catching your body motion, I'm catching your facial. You're throwing off that energy that you should not be throwing off, man. As a woman, as an employee, you're throwing off that energy that nobody wants to feel. If I'm coming in there as a customer and I want to buy something, you make me just want to turn up because your bad energy, your bad vibe, your bad behavior of the energy, of the vibe, of the spirit. And I'm like, hold up right fast. You actually throwing energy off. So right now I had this message, the civil rights on the Whataburger, and think, no, I'm not gonna take all that bad energy. You mumbling your words. You mumbling your words, man. That's mumbling it. Speak up for my camera to hear what you saying. You know what I'm saying? Speak up. That mumbling stuff not gonna get you nowhere, man. That mumbling and all of that stuff that you're doing, that's not gonna get you nowhere, man. I'm like, hold up, you're mumbling. And you gotta know when you see, and when you gotta know when you have that bad spirit vibe when you're going into a restaurant. And that's the first time. Don't even know when you have that bad spiritual vibe. You gotta know when you see the spiritual behavior of employees and know something was off in the mindset before you even approach the conversation and the things that going on. I got on her yesterday from I'm in there. She's looking down the day before yesterday. She's looking down at my. Hold up, woman. You're not out to look down on me. You better go get you some help, man. You better go get you some help or something. She's sitting up there, nigga. You don't know who the damn I mean. You better go find you somebody to play with. And play with, man. And find somebody to play with, man. You better go find somebody to play with over here, man. And I want them to know you better go find you somebody to play with. That bad, and you got to realize as a customer, and when I worked as an employee, as a customer, we have that bad energy vibe. I know when my customers come with a bad vibe, and I know I got to keep my attitude straight when I worked at Walmart. So I know when something's off about my customer spirit. And that's the most thing about me working and doing the things that I did. Cause I know when something wrong with my customer. I know when they're looking for a product, and I know when to help them. If it's any position that I am, if I'm not even in that position, and I see a customer walking past, your customer's gonna never have their eye on. When a customer walk by, and I want y'all to know this: when a customer walk by, and they in a basket and they with their kid or something. Just because they don't got their eye full on the product, they got their eye on the product. You just gotta make sure it's there, the product there. So if you make sure the product there, how can you understand if you make sure the product there? Your customers looking at the corner of the eye. We just have to make sure it's there, right? We just have to make sure it's there, right? I'm getting on them for integrating the black people, the employees playing a part of hip hop and Yellow Breeze the Live. So I get on a restaurant that playing a part of Trap Boy Freddy and they listening to the music because the music is a part of hip. That's the biggest threat if you're trying to be an artist. So I'm dealing with that concept of misconduct in those formats, right? To understand bad energy vibes, mumbling words, energy. Y'all, I didn't even came in a restaurant yet, and I feel bad energy vibes from the windows of feeling the spiritual side. I just feeling the bad spiritual side, and that's what when you feeling bad energy vibes. That's the question on that. That's when you feeling bad energy vibe, and that's the questions on that, right? When bad energy vibe is being given as a customer, and you can feel it. I felt it through the glass, and we as a customer, we got to know if we feel something through the glass. That's a bigger problem as a customer. And how do we interact with that situation? We should not even engage in that employee if that employee got bad spiritual vibes. Find a employee that got that good energy around you because sometimes that bad energy can just throw off on you and you not know what's going on. So these black employees listening to Dallas and they listening to hip hop. So a person gotta have a consequences for their answers, right? If you got bad spiritual customer service, and I haven't even brought in, and I feel like it's a bad spiritual customer service vibe. So when I'm dealing with bad spiritual vibes, that can be the most quarrelable thing with the bad spiritual vibe that can weigh on you and the intimidation that's going on. And she looking. I say, girl, you gotta go ahead with that, man. That bad spiritual bond that's going on vibe. You know what I'm saying? Bad spiritual vibes. Yeah. So you got to know when your customer, I'm sorry if I stuttered a little bit, guys. You got to know when your customer needs something in the spirit, but a customer can't come in there and they feeling the bad energy and scared to talk to an employee, scared to talk to somebody because the bad energy vibes have been tossed it in the spirit. I'm like, hold up. Even if I work at a damn airport, I'ma feel my customer. Just because I'm having a bad day, I'm gonna have to straighten up my damn attitude. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta straighten up your attitude with that situation. So the girl up there still talking about what this and that and this and that. And I'm talking about my relationship. And people don't know about what goes on. And me and Sabina, I'm cleaning up his mess, Marissa's mess after Sabina, and I just messaged him, and I told him I'm cleaning up your mess, man. I'm cleaning up your mess. You got to speak up, man, because after that, speak up. After she called me, after we talked to each other, mom and dad had a talk. Well, it's not time for us to be together, and doing that, man. So we are dealing with so much of the spiritual understanding of the spiritual connection. I've been aware of some all the time, but if a woman go against the grain of it and the vibes of guys, I've been going through this. Trust me. So I'm dealing with that bad spiritual vibe. God, come on, let's have that. Like when I was, let me tell you, when I worked at 1216, and I used to go 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning and eat 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 1 o'clock in the morning. It's this girl named Princess, and I get this jalapeno biscuit that always is it's very good. It's been a while since I had it at Whataburger, right? It's the most good jalapeno green biscuit. It's really good, and I thick the gravy in it. But me and Princess used to talk, and she coming in, and other employees get mad because me and her, she coming in on the register, she coming on, and how you doing, Hubert? We just talking with that good vibe. Like I kind of miss her as as a I'm a customer as she's an employee because every time at night we always talking and I'm always on my phone and she always talking and we always having that great time and just doing and like we just talk. I would stay at that register and just talk to her for like 2 hours or 3 hours and had that great conversation with her more. And she her name Princess, so she come into Walmart and she's on the back aisle with her little friend over there, and we always talking like. And when I used to finish, like I know I'm gonna go over there in Waterburg and get me something to eat or sometime and have that great time when I worked at Walmart and have that great time, and that be the good thing. But this Walmart don't stay open 24 hours like no more. Like talking about it, you know, Walmart been staying open 24 hours, and they actually closed everything down to 24 hours now. And that used to be the good thing, staying by a Whataburger, being by a Whataburger. And that's the only place that's open in the area at night. But you got it, the McDonald's are open, but the Wendy's are open. I mean, the Wendy's are open. Yeah, the Wendy's are open. They got a Wendy's right across the street over the crossroads, the service road. So it depends. I wish at churches can stay open all night and wish it that was like that. That'd be a good gift. But people need to be getting the eight, but they don't stay open all night. That's the difference. How Whataburger is so great and McDonald's so great, and you have that restaurant that is great that can be able to understand not just the customers, understand the employees that's working at nighttime and that be the greater good because I don't know where I'm gonna eat. What we gonna eat at today? What we gonna do today? And people get tired of bringing food all the time and get tired of having the food in there. So you know, but Sabina told me to actually give her. Her dad told me, "Mom, it's not time yet." But he did what he did, and this girl talking about he did what he did. So I'm trying to give it time, but you know I'm arguing. I'm telling people Mirrors are talking about what I didn't fight for, and I'm the main thing about my relationship, guys, and I had to deal with. I did with the Mirrors are arguing me why you didn't tell Sabina nothing about the situation, because I'm already getting chewed out as a teen that I'm cheating. How can I tell her what the mirror told me, and I'm getting chewed out of behind it, and that's not right. That you don't give a person. Oh, he act like he can be everywhere. This dude act like music, he can be everywhere, man. He can't be everywhere. So he gonna call me why I didn't say I'm not out to argue with you. And I'm on Facebook, I'm trying, and he's stopping me. Go ahead with that, man. To try to tell her what I know. Me and Samantha wasn't even supposed to go out if that was the consequences behind his behavior, man. And I'm happy that he talked to Samantha. But if I'm embodying, and she's embodying and he tell me something. Then he told me, oh, she's not down for you. Leave. All right, how that's gonna hurt? How that's gonna hurt? Like, and then Mary's gonna question me why? Oh, you no. That's the problem. What he told me. He told me another thing. So in the vibe of understanding of what how I'm feeling in the heart, and like, all right, I say, Sabina, I know we did some stuff to each other, and say some stuff to each other. And I'm like, I said, that just pushed it. I said I was gonna get her. Like I was vicious. And I talked to her before she left. And I said, just come home. And when she left, and if you don't know the whole conversation, I'm already getting to the your mom, her mom and dad right there. What defense do I got of telling Sabina down there? And I'm already in a bad spot. And he gonna question that. I'm like, hold up, you gonna actually question those things? Yo, her mama sitting right there. So I have to watch my word. I'm already getting called out while she downstairs in front of everybody. I said, can we handle it? Because if I tell you what Demir told me, how can I tell you how I'm feeling? I wouldn't even be talking to Samantha if Demir wouldn't have told me something. But he gonna try to tell me, no, man, that then you gonna try to tell me what I didn't do. No, man, that's not what that is. And Mary's instead of I said, hold up. If you calling me to talk to me to work something, if you calling for Dallas, hip hop, the people that's manipulating you in Dallas County and Dallas community and Big Tuck and the rest of these Dallas niggas, no, man. Oh, no. I'm not gonna talk about when you before you even came in my relationship, my friend. Nah, man. But I'm not gonna let nobody tell me what I didn't. Talking about all that cheat. No, I'm not gonna let you do that. And I know what I didn't do. I know what was told to me. No, you gonna tell her the truth, man. You need to tell her the truth. Like, come on, you act like you stay in your house and you with Rick or whatever, and I'm chilling with Demir. I was hurting. Like I said, damn, I know we said some stuff to each other. I'm tired of Demir every time we get around. I don't like the way y'all act towards each other. If you want somebody to treat somebody with kindness, mean, like it's get to a point where she's not there. It's getting to a point, and I'm arguing with him about hold up. And I'm already mad because me and Demir going to the movies, hanging out by herself, and where's she at? I don't want him. I wanted you that. Like that's the problem what I'm dealing with. Where are you at? And like I gotta put up with all of this and you not even there. I'm spending more time, but you wanna be the one that I'm the fault and I'm the blame of everything when I'm dealing with certain things. So when I'm dealing with certain things and you're not there, why I gotta spend more time with them and you should be there? So that's selfish of her and not understanding how somebody else feel. When I need you there, I know I had a lot of stuff on my plate, but when I need you there, and I should not have to spend time, and I want you to be there in the movie theaters with me. That's selfish. But the concept of dealing with everything is not getting the thing. Like I'm not that to argue with it. You are not there. And that's the problem. But I'm trying to hold myself together and keep things together. And I'm spending more time with just. It's getting to a point where conflict. I wanted you there, and you wasn't. You wasn't at all the times I need to have go. I'm going places. I'm chilling with your friends at the mirror at the CC's. Where are you? and I have to be the one that fought there and you're not there. And people don't know how I feel. But I gotta clear up after your mama told me to give you, after your mom and daddy told me to give you time is not time yet, and I have to feel like I'm in a situation. Mirza acting man, he's acting selfish. That's not fair. But I'm getting tired of, like, nobody should not want their cousin to get treated badly, man. But because I care what Demir say, I don't like the way y'all act, so I have to make. Man, look, you don't know how I feel. It's not resentment. It's the way they want to broadcast it, how we act towards each other. So I'm the person I was hurt behind all of the energy that was thrown at me, and the mirror throwing stuff at me. I'm hurt. I don't like the way y'all act towards. All right, you supposed to want somebody to treat somebody good. Like, come on, man. That just the way it is. Like, but I gotta be the one at fault when she should have been there. Like, well, I gotta spend more time with your friends, and you're not there. But I'm the problem here. That's selfish as team. That's selfish. But I'm hanging in there, sticking in there. But man, people just I'm hanging in there. But she need not come up to me about her. Mirza need to not come up to me when you supposed to be there. I should not be in the movie with the mirror. Where are you? That's the problem I have here, man. Don't come at to me like that, man. And I told him, I just tell him, Sabina called me to clean up your mess. And after her mom and dad told me to give her time, it's not time. That's not like I'm getting tired of everybody. Like, come on, man. When we just gonna focus on it can never be that, right? Dealing with her, it can never be that. So I don't know I don't know what to say dealing with the situation. I don't know the stuff to deal with it. So I'm dealing with stuff, and this is what I was talking about at Whataburger. So I want to make sure the conversation is getting presented before everybody know everything that I was saying while I was sitting in there this morning. But she can't even, like, come on, man, don't put this. Nah, like, come on, you're not there. That's the problem, and I still have stuff to do, and I'm still making time and trying to figure it out. Where you was? Come on, man. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's unfair. But I'm not gonna sit up there and take that from him. Take that from Mirza. I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna let nobody tell me why I didn't say nothing. Why I didn't. What can I do? Either take the arguments, take the fussing, me getting hollered at. What you want me to do? The girl, like, seeing and everything. I'm trying to gain the trust here. So it's already getting kind of in a bunky situation for me, sitting on the porch in Carrollton. It's already getting there. But don't come back to me where, like, in the party not being. Go ahead with that, man. Don't come up to me in those things. You don't think about how I feel. That's the problem. That's selfish, man. That's why I'm ready to just. I'm ready to just walk away from it all, man. I'm ready to just walk away from it all. But she ain't there. It gotta be. I got a children cousin, but you ain't there. That's selfish. Then you come up to me and nah, man, that's selfish. And that argument, that no, that's selfish. So I told him either you speak up and save your career, and you don't even have to talk about things. But I'm not gonna play this game with you, man. I'm not gonna play this game with you. I can leave it all behind. If Sabina willing to leave it, I'm willing to leave it alone. If she willing to leave it alone, I'm willing to, baby. Your career, hey, after this is done, homie. It's done. If she's willing to let it go and leave it alone, baby, let's leave it alone then. Marriage, I'm not with all of that stuff. Let's leave it alone. If you got a problem, homie, I ain't with all of that, man. That's the problem me and Sabina, dad and mom had. And you come in a conflict of it. We set our problems. And I'm forced to clean up your mess. You better speak up and save your career. Now, I meant that you better save your damn career. Either me and Sabina together or not together. I'm not being a part of it, man. I'm not gonna sit up there and participate. I'm in pain here. I gotta hear her name every time. Right now, I'm hurting right now. Like I just want to walk away from it all. We're gonna talk a little bit in a minute. But I'm not gonna be questioned, man. And you not everywhere. I'm hurt. Like, come on, man. And I told her sister when she looked at me, Mary, sister, I'm not the only one that's hurting here. But her mom and her dad, like, where she at? I'm spending time with them. Come on, man. Don't just put me to blame. Me and my kid just need my time. He don't need really me. If we gonna handle this, let's take care of it. Let's stop with the games now. If we're gonna take care of this, we should not have to go back and wonder ever again. Let's take care of this right now. And what should be, what it should have been if we would have been. Nah, let's take care of it. But I'm constantly arguing. We would be good. That's not a problem. You argued about. We would be okay. Thing I like getting on here, this expression, I barely get out there. People barely get my attention. when I was going to school and Demira's kissing on girls, all I can do is think about coming home. I wasn't too much worried about everybody else when after all my other relationship was over. Going meet her at her school, like, and all of those things. Yeah, man. I like, come on, guys. I don't want to talk about my past and understand things about just want to see her after school and just ready to leave the American and everybody. I didn't want to talk about those things. So it's a point where, like, come on. But that's selfish, man. And that is selfish. So I'm dealing with that at the moment. But I'm not out to participate. And my heart is involved with him, man. And you saying your name, and I'm like, come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. You know, don't do that, man. Let's take care. Let's take care. And I just messaged him. Speak up. Sabina told me to take care of the issue. Speak up, and I'm giving you the benefit to speak up. Either me and Sabina not gonna get. I'm not gonna be a part of it. That's torture, man. So her dad and her mama told me to give her time. And I got Marissa for tampering with things. Why Sabina ain't working this out? Nah, man, tampering with things, tampering with it, with Dallas behavior. No, you speak your mind. You want a contract, you go speak it. You go after it. But leave me after this issue. Leave me out of it. I'm done. I don't want it, man. You want it so bad. You willing to lie and say things. Take it then, partner.